First, direct printing, resist printing, discharge printing. So what is the direct printing? Direct printing is that dyes applied on the fabric by stencils, screens, rollers, etc. The dye is immersed on fabric, paste, form, and a desired pattern may be produced. Like block printing, hand printing, I think this is the traditional uh, printing technology of hand printing. Roller printing, screen printing. The screen printing is also called table printing, flat build printing, rotary printing. Digital printing is in the method the fabric is dyed and then printed with chemical that will destroy the color in design area. Sometimes we can use the color in part of when what color we destroy from the particular area. Resist printing is the method of printer method where we use the resist paste. The dye will only affect only the parts that are not covered by the resist paste. The type of textile printing is block printing, roller printing, tensile printing, batik printing, tie and dye, screen printing, and most popular previous and present scenario. The most probably the printing as printed by screen printings. Almost 90% plus market covered by the screen printing only, and the latest is digital printing. Block printing is the oldest simplest way of printing. The block printing is also known as hand printing and wood block printing. The block are usually made from wood or metal. The block design is hand covered. The print paste dye stuff is applied to the block design on the face of the block, and the block is then pressed down firmly by hand on fabric surface. The process is repeated with different design and color until the pattern is completed, and the process of is totally manually. Roller printing is the advanced version and machine version of block printing. It's not a different kind of compared to screen printing. Block printing. Stencil is you are aware about stencil. Stencil is the simplest way of printing. You can put the stencil and add any designs, add any colors on the by stencils. It is the normal way you can understand the in stationery you can ask for the stencil and you can get how you can print by stencil. This is the simplest way. Batik printing and tie dye both are the same process. We have to this is the resist printing. And batik printing we are using wax on some part of area, and then which is subsequently immersed in dye to absorb the color on the unwaxed portion. It is known batik printing. In tie and dye, it is the same as like batik printing, but the dye is resist by knots only. This is, I think, you know about it. And then screen printing. Screen is most common printing methods today. There are two basic type of screen printing, flat built and rotary. A design created reverse on the screen by blocking area of the screen with a materials such as a opaque print. The screen is then placed over the fabric and printed paste is forced. Is called squeeze by rubber and some other metal material, and the flexible synthetic rubber and steel blade, known as squeezing. The pros and cons of screen printing. The pros of the screen printing is high production. We can get the high production from the screen printing from rotary and flat bed, but rotary is the far high speed production we can get by rotary printing. From flat bed we can get practically we can check by the process house. We can produce by flat bed printing max to max 10 to 12,000 meters per day, and again from rotary printing we can get the rotary printing daily minimum 25,000 to 50,000 meters per day on rotary printing. The experience level are available in rotary printing and screen printing as today. The economical in long run, die are economical, easily handle all process, low maintenance cost, and the cons are percentage of damage more, even dye stuff as well as the fabric. Whenever we will like to we would like to set the design, in that time we have to run the fabric simultaneously. We have to set the all screen. That's why when all screen are synchronized at the time, almost 50 to 70 to 100 papers already gone on the dryer. So that will be not useful for us. So every time the damage of the fabric and as well as the paste like whenever we like whenever we would like to consider that we would like to print 5,000 meters fabric by this paste. So definitely at that time what happened, we cannot calculate the lower the ink for the 5,000 meters. Every time we have to access print paste, ink paste we have to make for the printing. Every time what happen, after printing some amount of paste, we have to every time that paste is useless for us. A limitation or repeat. The repeat kind of whenever by screens, any screen, there is some limitations. The repeat limitations. Universally, in textile printing, there are few limitations there are few repeats are available, universal. In flat bill printing, around maximum 8 meters repeat can be produced by a flat bill, and in bed sheet you can see the around 2 meters max to max. But the 2 meter repeat will be definitely very difficult to manage by screen printing. This is the higher level, 2 meters, more than 2 meters. There is no any world would be produced a repeat of the printing, in screen printing. Expensive in short run. Why expensive in short run? I think this is the main question. Whenever we start with the screen printing, the rotary screen printing is made from the metal, particular metal, and every time after use of the design, the fashion will be changed. So what the prepare the design, the screen every time we have to useless, and we have to that screen definitely going to garbage. So every time the screen cost will be have to consider, and the screen cost in today's scenario, the screen cost of the rotary printing is approx 3,000 to 4,000 per screen. If you want to print approx 5 color and 6 color design, so 6 into 3 approx we have to 25,000 to 30,000 we have to make only screen only. And if you want to print 1,000 meter of fabric, definitely we cannot print by that screen printing, because the 25,000 already we have used for the screen printing. So to prepare the screen, take a time to get printing orders as long process for approval. The screen printing, whenever we can, we got the order from buyers and some out of brands. What happened? They are asking for the samples, and the sample we have to we need to got the approval from the buyers. What the process of the approval, that is the main important things. The approval, first of all we have to prepare the screen and design and matching the all designs, and then approval. Though the process of the total matching almost it gone about 1 week as well. So it is a long process to get the approval from buyers from screen printing. Waste of dyes already we have discussed. Waste of water. So every time excessive ink and excessive paste are used on the fabric printing as well as on the screen. Whenever we use different color and wash out the screens. So this is a every time the water is excessive using screen painting. More power consumption. The rotary printing is huge. It's required of approx 100 feet of 100 feet by 25 feet of the area for rotary printing, as well as flat bill is more area required for the setup of the flat bill printing. I think we have discussed enough about fabric printing. Now, what's the next important point? It is digital printing. First of all, I think I just show you some videos of conventional printing so that you can understand what is the process of. This is a SPG prints brand from Netherlands, and the head office is in Ahmedabad. This is the screen engraving machine. Every time we have to prepare the screen for rotary printing. So you can see the how it's prepare the screen for the rotary printing. Even it is a digital technology. It is a laser engraving machine. The design created by laser and then curing by the. This is developing. There are few screens are available here. So how much, whenever we require more colors and more designs, as per the design, as per the color, we have to manage the number of screens individually. So what happens whenever we design set on all screens, every time we have to what we have to do, the fabric passed by the fabric passed by the blanket, and every screen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, every screen we have to set as per design. So what happened, the fabric already gone a lot of meter, approx 25, 30, 50, more than 100 meter sometimes would be possible. So all fabric what gone before the alignment of the all screen, that would be waste of the ink as well as the fabric. Now, what is digital printing? introduction to digital textile printing. The presentation structure is like what is the digital printing, the history of digital printing, type of digital printing, component of digital printing, how it works, what parameters, what variables are required for digital printing, inks, process required for digital printing, why is digital printing is better, conventional versus digital printing, application of digital printing and market share of the digital printing. First of all, what is the digital printing? The process of reproducing the digital image on physical surface is called digital printing in simple way. It's also called as the contactless printing. All we have already seen in past and we have studied in from the books. The textile printing is a surface, not contact printings, not contactless printing. So there, like every screen printing is definitely we have to we have to put on the screen on the fabric, and then we have to push, we have to use the screen on. We have to use inks, dyes on the screen. The physical surface can be in any form like common paper, photograph paper, fabric, plastic, films, etc. The digital printing on fabric is new and innovative process that involves printing, design a pattern or image directly from the computer onto the desired media, for us the fabric. The digital printing is also called as a inkjet printing for textile. How digital printing on fabric came into the reality? It all started way back in 1968 when the inkjet printing technology used in digital printing was first patented. I think all you have aware about and you see the all desktop printers. This is the same technology we are using in textile printing as well now. The 90s, inkjet printer become widely available on paper printing application. You might even have one. You might even have your office desk as well. The technology has continued to develop with time. The technology is evolved so much that now there are a lot of big companies manufacturing specialized wide format digital textile printing machines, or let me say digital printers, which can handle the variety of substrate, everything from paper to canvas to vinyl and of course fabric. I think paper industries, canvas and vinyl, I think this is the already so many industries are using digital printing. The vinyl is using, I think you know or not, banners of the, you can show the all banners, mostly the banners prepared by the banners vinyl printing. This is vinyl kind of fabric. This is kind of a plastic type fabric on the all banners, and you can see by the digital printing and today's scenario. Now the second point is fabric. That's how digital printing on fabric got its start. Now the next topic, type of printers in digital printing. The printer is impact or non-impact. The non-impact is contactless printing, and contactless printing is laser, thermal and inkjet. The non-contact, you already seen laser printing on last video. What I have seen in the screen engraving. This is contactless printing by laser printing. And now textile printing and fabric printing done by laser only, inkjet printing, and as per experience and as per the, because what we have to see the color gamut. The textile is what is the attraction from the fabric. The first point is colors. So this is that would be only possible by inkjet. The mainly two successful digital printing are in the market. The first is sublimation printing, sublimation digital printing, and second is direct digital printing. The technology behind both printers is same, but the media that is to be fed into the printing machine and the process to get the fabric ready differ in both media. So what happened in this both printing technology? The sublimation printing is the it is called, you can say that the fabric in sublimation printing we are using the paper of coated paper, print first of the roll of the paper printed by the sublimation printing, and then is do the fusing by other machine. So we require two machines for the full process of printing, and sublimation printing only done for the and successful for the polyester printing only. Not other synthetic fabric can be possible by sublimation printing. How sublimation digital printing works? First of all, in digital printing, we have to prepare the design in some form, some parameters by software like Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, so that we can prepare the design and we can use any design what we can see and display, even our mobile, even our any kind of, we can capture the picture for camera and then you can print by the printers. So what are the main file in today present scenario we can print by the digital printing, and that is JPG file, PDF file, TIFF file, PSD file, all we can print by digital printing. Rip your design, print pattern. Rip is the word you I think know, you don't know the what is the word of rip. In next session we can next step we can consider the what is the rip. The what happened, the print on the fabric, on the paper we have to print by mirrored reflection, and then by the coated paper, and the third step is fusing and heat transfer. The printed coated paper is then transferred onto the polyester based fabric under extreme heat and pressure using heat transfer machine. Few things to know here. The coated paper, also known as a heat transfer sublimation paper, the process of transferring the print on fabric under extreme heat and pressure is known as fusing method. The heat transfer machine could be either oil based or electric based. This is the simple picture, we can see how it works. The paper, printed paper here, and the bottom was the substrate, the fabric. First step, second step were the in this case the fusing in fusing machine, the fabric is as a sandwich format gone in the on the into the machine of fusing, and then we have to give the pressure of sometimes 2 bars, sometimes as per requirement of the fabric and inks, and temperature we have to use more than 200 degree required of the transfer the ink from paper to substrate fabric, and then ink is transferred from paper to substrate here. This is the simplest picture you can understand of what is the sublimation printing. And you can see how sublimation transfer work. Before printing, you mirror image you can see here on paper, and then is transferred by fusing machine, and then you can see what is the difference. This is a clear picture we can get from the sublimation printing. And then after transfer paper, you can see some amount of ink remaining on the paper, but is now this paper is useless. So in this technology, every time paper is more consumed. Every time how much meter you are producing, in same way the paper are we have to use. In this sublimation printing, which market for us? The market is soft signage, home furnishing, apparel, sportswear, skin and snowboards, ceramic tiles, mouse pads. Now the direct printing. Direct printing of the fabric is there are few process we have to manage on digital direct printing, same like rotary printing. But the rotary printing we have to miss. We don't mean to do. We don't use pre-coat of the fabric, because in screen printing what we are doing, the paste of we have prepared the paste of the dyes. In dyes we are add all parameters what we require for the fixation of the ink on fabric. But now on digital printing, the ink is water based. It's a very high low viscosity ink. So what we have to do, the fabric coated by that parameters what we require for the fixation on permanent fixation of the ink on fabric. So first of all what we have to do, first coat the fabric by padding chemicals. Like I think this is the few chemicals you can study whenever you require the what kind of chemicals are using on padding chemical. This is the simplest what we are using in paste, the like urea, soda bicarbonate, alginate for thickener. So that all chemicals are using for the fabric before the digital printing. Then digital printed coated fabric comes on the digital printers, and digital printers only do the firing on ink fire on the fabric and then dry, and then third process is steaming. The steaming process is the fixation of the ink on the fabric with the fiber on the surface on the fabric. Though it is directly the reactive ink only react with the fiber of the fabric. And post process steaming, and then steaming, and last process is washing. In washing, order to remove any excessive ink of the what we are using on the what we are fire on the fabric, some amount of ink definitely every time wash out of the few amount of ink from the fabric. And the second point, when the fabric is placed on the printer, then the head is set on the correct height of the fabric. What is the requirement of the this point? Because the what is the fabric and the print heads. I think print heads is new point for you. The point is I will cover after the showing the video. Few variables are managed to be give to the best possible outcome on the fabric. The variables are designs, fabric GSM, fabric type, color management, printed book brand, print heads, number of passes, head passes, rip software, temperature, humidity, and pre-post process, and ink and dyes. The component of digital textile printing is mainly four: software and hardware, ink chemistry, and textile. This is the four main component for the digital printing. The importance of print heads. What is the print heads? By print heads we can fire the ink on the fabric. As like on the car, the heart of the car is engine. Same like the printed is the heart of digital printer. Second, ripping software. The ripping software is the raster image processor. Is a software that translate vector file from any software like Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign in format of JPG, PDF. So RIP is the main. What is the meaning of RIP software is mainly the image process, image what we can see on a display on computer. It is the translate by the ripping software to machine language. This is the mediator of the from file to apply on the digital printing. From ripping software, we can understand that how can we can apply the from just the ripping software, how it works. We can do all things by ripping software, like set the repeat and width of the fabric, how much we can print, how much we are print on the print by the how much meters we want to print. That all parameters done by the ripping software. The hardware are, we have the range of machineries in the digital printing that we can see here. There are so many printers are available. So previously we have started with the normal thing, 100 square meter per hour. We have the initial stage of the machine in the market, and this is the 100 meters per hour, square meter per hour. Second is Vega. These are the base. Second is we can do. I think there is mistake. This one is we can got from 200 square meter per hour. We can print by this printer, and this is a Vega series, Vega DI series. We can print by this Vega series of 500 to 1000 square meter per hour. And then is single pass printing. The single pass printing is same like rotary printing, and this multi pass is like a flatbed printing. Every time steps the blanket and scan like scanner, like right to left. Every time fire the inks from right to left. This by multi pass printing. In single pass printing, blanket continuously moving, and the printers are steady and fire from the on the fabric. In Indian market as well as globally, scanner printers are more popular only because of the cost of the printers, and technology all engineers and all teams are aware about the all scanner printers, but the single pass printing is very difficult to manage. That's why this is in future it would be possible single printing machine as well in worldwide. This is the journey of digital printing. In 1995, the one machine from stock they are launched, and then few machines are also 1999. This is Ichinose here. The Mimaki is one of the popular brand at the 2001 and 2005. This is the Mimaki from Japan, and at that time the print speed is 2 to 4 square meter per hour in 1999 to 2005. Then 2004, the new range of the digital printing has started from Epson, from Reggiani, from DuPont, and Mimaki as well. And then the range of that time, the speed of the digital printers are 15 to 100 square meter per hour. And then 2007, the few printers are developed is technology for high speed, and at that time the printing is approx we can get 100 to 150 around. You can print by the digital printer on 2007 approx. And then after 2007, there are so many range of the printers are available in the market. The Zimmer, Reggiani, Konica, MS, Atexco. Most of the suppliers and most of the manufacturers are from Italy, Japan, and China. And main point is inks. Which kind of ink we can use for digital printing. So you can see here for dispersing only for polyester. Reactiving, we can by reactiving we can print cotton, linen, viscose, wool, rayon. All we can print by reactive printing. Acid printing, we can print wool, nylon, and sublimation. Sublimation and disperse are most common process, most common ink. But the thing is, in sublimation printing, we can paint the paper and then fusing. This is the sublimation ink. And dispersing is pure form water-based ink. In that case, what we have to do the process of first to last, from coating, printing, steaming, washing, all process we have to do by dispersing. But in sublimation, only there is only two process. The two process are paper printing and transfer only. The pigment is all fabric we can print by pigmenting. The ink and print paste. What is the difference between inks and paste? The ink is low viscosity and the print paste is high viscosity. The ink require the pre-treatment to avoid bleeding, and chemical are into the already print paste. What we have already, I have already informed you. No chemical in the ink. The chemicals are already used in the print paste. Reactive ink advantage. The advantage of the reactive ink is the good color gamut. Good color gamut ink we can get by the reactive ink. Brilliancy of the color we can get, and the less problem during the clogging the nozzles of the print head. First of all, I just would like to show what print head works, how it works by video. This is the Kyocera brand from Japan. For your reference, only the digital textile printing and all over the printings, only 99% market covered by the Japanese only. The printed are all printed are manufacturing by Japan only. This is the label printing machine. So you can see how much work of printed. All micro drops are done by the nozzles on the print head. Very small tiny drops we can achieve by this technology, the printers. In small area of the printheads, there are so many nozzles. How much? 5310, 5312 nozzles are available in this area only. Even single drop of the printer we cannot see by our naked eye. This is another video. But textile printing, the dyes are very difficult to manage by small area of the nozzles. That's why in textile printing, the nozzle is started from 5 micrometers, not 1.5. It is for paper printing only. This is another small video of the. This is Epson in the technology. In simple way, you can understand how it's works. Every microseconds, there are so many lot of drops can done by the printers. So reactive ink, what is the advantage? Where the less problem during the printing, the less clogging nozzles, because the reactive ink is soluble in water, so it is a pure form. So it would be reactive ink is soluble in water properly. So in that case, the printed life is more in reactive printing. So in the market of digital printing, the reactive ink is more popular compared to others. The reactive ink, what are the options we can done by the reactive ink? We can use home textile, fashions, accessories. Cotton, viscose, linen, silk we can use. We can print all kind of fabric like cotton, viscose, linen, silk here. By aciding we can do on nylon as well as wool. The advantage of this aciding is good color build-up, brilliant color as well. Post treatment is required. But here is the rubbing fastness is compared to other reactive dyes is lower. And same here the clogging of the nozzle is that is more durable in aciding for the textile printing as well. The aciding is where we can use on silk, polyamide, wool, leather, and you can see the market where we can do all kind of fabric and garments. In fashion industries, accessories, swimwear, bags. Dispersing. There are two types of dispersing. First is direct digital printing and second indirect digital printing. Indirect digital printing is this already discussed, the sublimation printing. So first of all, the print done by on the paper and then fusing on the fabric. And the dispersing, we have to do the whole process as like reactive ink. From padding, printing, steaming, washing, all the process we have to do on reactive printing as well as disperse printing and acid ink as well. same advantage we can get by the dispersing, but the limitations of only we can do on polyester fabric only. The market here, what we can do by dispersing the fashion, outdoor furniture, bags, accessories. And sublimation ink, what we can do, the signage segment, sportswears and fashions we can done by all sublimation printing. Dye ink and pigment ink. What is the difference between both of inks? Dye is basically water soluble and pigments are not. So what happens in by printheads, the nozzle is microfine. The pigments might be possible to clog in the nozzles. That's why the proven technology is very difficult to done by digital printing as per today's scenario. But the thing is, no doubt we can do by digital printing of the pigmenting. The clogging is more in pigment printing compared to dyes like disperse, sublimation and other reactive dyes. But the pigment is, the fastness of the pigment ink is lower compared to reactive ink. So what is the benefit of pigment? Actually, the pigment is the future of digital printing as well, because there is no need of any kind of process. Only we can print by the printers, and you can send in the market, and you can see the result as well directly from the printer. So what we receive the result. But in reactive, disperse and other technology, we have to wait for the full process. First of all, padding, printing, laser washing, finishing, then we can see the result, what is we are receiving from the printer. But pigment printing, definitely in the single shot we can see the result of the printer. In pigment printing, there is no limitation of substrate, so you can print any kind of fabric. You can see here which kind of fabric we can produce by the pigmenting. In home textile we can use the pigmenting, wallpaper, home furnishing. The pre-treatment of the reactive ink already discussed before here. The reactive, what we have to do, the water-based ink, this is reactive ink is the water-based ink. So on the what we are applying on the fabric, some amount of paste we have to prepare what we are applying on the fabric. The paste is basically from urea, NaOH and thickener. This is the percentage of the chemical what we are using on the paste on a fabric. And then padding is done by percentage of pickup of 70 to 80 percentage of the padding paste required on the fabric, and the drying by 100 or 110, 120, and digital printing steam process fixation. The steaming is done by 102 degree and 8 minutes. This is the fixation after printing. And post treatment is washing and finishing. In all printing, in all kind of different things, either reactive, acid, disperse, we have to do all process like steaming, washing, pre-coat the fabric. But in pigment, only do apply the paint on the fabric and fix the ink on the fabric. So all processes are lengthy compared to pigment. Why is digital fabric printing better? There are a lot of benefits for digital printing, but following are the main benefits different digital printing on fabric. The quality of printing, high quality printing, high printing accuracy, sharp printing we can get by the digital printing. Needs less operation pace, low cost startup. Print on demand, print as much you need, saving the electricity, reduce water consumption, low need of resources, enable faster production cycle. Fashion designer can print low quantities, increase number of production, hence creativity in apparel industries. Personalization on home and household fabric according to the consumer requirement. Wide range of color variety and unlimited colors. Cost saving from absence of ongoing need of plate or drum. Print short run without any preparation. Short time needed to design a textile print pattern. Low inventory levels for fabric, inks and other chemicals. Reduced time to introduce new designs or garments, less time needed to get the fabric, get the product ready for market. Fast fashion. Low cost making a prototype on an apparel. This is the difference between conventional printing and digital printing. For conventional printing, we have take a time for the prepare the designs and prepare the screen. So it will take a time for approx 1 week, and total time of approval is 6 to 8 weeks. In digital printing only, we can get the orders from the buyers within a week. Application of digital textile printing. The textile in the market here, the traditional market is carpet, tiles, mats, apparel fashion, home textiles, flag, banner, military. So you can, it is the traditional textile printing market where we can use digital printing as well. New digital printing market is sportswear, signage segment, garments, t-shirts and as well. Industrial like banners and advertising segment you can use. The market share of textile printing is here. This is the old data what we have. This is the old data from the market. The rotary screen printing is approx the market have the 65%. Fabric printing is 25%. The digital printing now today's scenario is percentage of 3 to 4%. The market size of digital printing is, as per end of the 2023, is 2,700 approx million, and the expectations of digital printing in growth of in 2033 is 8,500 USD, 8,500 million in 2033. The growth of the 2023 to 33 is approx 12.2. What are the companies are in the market are using digital printing in? This is the few companies are here: Irvin Mill, Raymond, Sai Export, Kakaria Textile, Frame Industries, Saiba Limited, Asoria Mill, Sriji Lifestyle. So there are so many companies are here, so who are working with digital printing. So thank you for this. But few videos. I would like to show. This is the base thing you can understand by the video. So at the end of another session. एक काम करता हूँ मैं, पहले हम वीडियो देख लेते हैं, थोड़ा बहुत आपको आइडिया आएगा डिजिटल प्रिंटिंग के बारे में, मशीन हाउ वर्क द डिजिटल प्रिंटर्स, देन आप क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करते हैं सर। हाँ એવું કરીએ, વિડીયોઝ પછી ચાલુ કરીએ, ઓકે આવી જાઓ।